Hey guys, it's Jade. So I'm here to talk about Alex leaving BP Rania. I'm not surprised in the slightest. I'm really not. You know, it just bugs me out from like how everything just transpired. Like when they announced last year that she was joining the group, they just announced it out of nowhere. It's not like they had announced it like months ago, saying that oh yeah we have plans on, bringing a a girl from the states into the group, and yes, she's African American. There was no hype around it. She just literally came out of nowhere. And then just everything that transpired after that was just a fucking fail. It's like she wasn't really in the video with the other members because she had problems with her visa. So they had to film her scenes, separately. When she did come, she barely knew Korean. Like her Korean was like really, really basic, just basic Korean, hello, goodbye, stuff like that. Um, and then during the live performances, she would kind of just do her rap and then walk off for the rest of the song. And then, they had their last comeback. And again, it was kind of like they just had her like a feature, not as a member. You know what I'm saying? And then people had a problem with it. I made a video about it. Um, and just seeing how like they wasn't, she wasn't really part of the choreography, she wasn't really part of the video, she wasn't part of like the performance. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like people was like, wondering like what the okay, so y'all brought her over here. It's like, so what are y'all doing with her? You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's like, okay, y'all just basically brought her here to private the group and it's still not working. And then it's like, just before this comeback, they had a performance, and majority of the performance, Alex was like in the corner, like she was on timeout, and it was just a fucking mess. And then now, she wasn't part of the live performances and stuff like that. And I don't know, I don't think the video is out yet, but that teaser looked real, real, real basic. Like, it looked like someone was just fucking with some shit on like, iMovie or Final Cut Pro, just some other shit. Like it didn't seem really all that professionally done. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've seen better videos from people in small, like really really small companies. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like this company ain't really doing right by these girls. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not surprised that Alex is leaving. Like I'm not surprised in the slightest. And then it's just like all the shit that she had to go through. Yes, people was talking about her. She had people doing articles and stuff like that. But of course, you had some of these fans that were just being on some ignorant shit, calling her out her name, saying some really racist, ignorant shit. And even like when she was there, she had kind of hinted that she was still going through, people saying some really racist things to her. You know what I'm saying? And then it's just fucked up because it's like, there's people who aren't of Asian descent that want to come to Korea to be idols. And then, at the same time, I'm just sitting here, I'm like, and I look and see what everything that happened with Alex, and I'm sitting here looking at them like, do you really want to? Because it's just so much shit that you have to go through. I mean, think about it. Even though I know a lot of people didn't like EXP Edition, look what happened with them. They came out, they did that song, and just majority, I think like majority of was just some racist shit. Oh, you're white. Why white people always try to, take everything, blah, blah, blah. Like, honestly, the whole DXP edition situation was I didn't give a fuck that they were white. I didn't care that they were white. I just thought that they was just too damn old to be trying to be idols. And then the song wasn't all that good. Like, their Korean was, I, but it needed work. I just didn't see anything special. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see anything that stood out from the pack. You know what I'm saying? I didn't give a fuck what their race was. So I didn't care, but a lot of people did, and that's the problem. It's like, you know, when things like this happen, when you have someone like Alex join a group, or when you have someone like EXP Edition, to try to break into Korea, and it's this big ass issue, but you know, but you want K-pop to be, you want people to take K-pop seriously. You want people to not think that it's just, you know, all jokes and it's all, you know, just full of shit like Gangnam Style, which is, you know, you and I both know that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want people to take your genre seriously because, you know, your art, the people that you support take it seriously. You know what I'm saying? But you can't, I just feel like it's, like I said, I feel like K-pop shouldn't be just for, you know, people who are Asian. You know what I'm saying? If people want to, you know, be about this life and they're willing to go through the training process, they're willing to learn the language and learn the culture and things like that. They're willing to take the necessary precautions to be idols. What's the fucking problem? You know what I'm saying? Like, why does race have to be always a factor when it comes to shit like this? And then it's like I feel bad because, like I said, there's people out here that really want to be a part of these companies. They want to be idols. They want to be in these groups. They want to make music. But then you have people like, you know, who make these ignorant ass comments and always go on these, you know, race rants, and, you know, when it shouldn't even have to be like that. For what? Like, the thing is like, are they talented or not? That's what the fucking question you should ask. It shouldn't matter what race they are. It really shouldn't. But, you know, I just feel like when shit like this happens, it kind of wanting to tear people from wanting to do it, which is sucky because I feel like music is for everyone. It's not specific to a genre. It's not specific to an age. It's not specific to a social class. It's not specific to a sexual orientation. It's not specific to a race. Music is music. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my opinion on that aspect. But just this overall thing with Alex, you know, it's just shitty how things ended, where I feel like it should have been executed way differently. Do I feel like this? It would have been the same thing had she been in like a bigger company? I'm not sure. You know, has she been on like a SM or JYP or YG? I'm not sure. I feel like if she was on them bigger companies, she probably, honestly, I feel like she probably just wouldn't really been put out stuff like that. She probably wouldn't have been put out as an artist. I don't know. She may have had a slighter chance of being put out if she was on YG, but everyone else, I'm not sure. Has she been on a bigger company? I really don't know. But, you know, I feel like, honestly, they should just dead this group because, like I said, I feel like this whole situation ain't benefiting nobody. It's not benefiting Alex. It's not benefiting the other members. It's not benefiting the fans. No one's getting anything out of it, really. You know, especially the people who've been following Ronnie for years. And it's just like you can definitely tell that they're fucking frustrated because like they've been following this group for so long, and they just want their group to be successful, you know. But it's just shit like this happens, and you're just like, damn, like what's going, you know, what happens now? So my thing is like, you know, the question is, will people still give a fuck about them now that Alex is not in the group? I don't know. I really don't know. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just situations like this, you know, when you support a group and then it's like they don't really get that credit, or they don't get that, you know, they don't really get that success that you know that they have the potential to achieve, but it's just other factors that just kind of, you know, is in the way of that. You know, like I said, I feel the same way about like C Clown, about MIB, Madtown, you know, you know what I'm saying, groups like that, even like Double JC, you know, they had this huge hype around them because the fact that, you know, Jackie Chan had discovered them. You know what I'm saying? And I think another thing is that I feel like they've never really found a niche with them. That's another thing I feel like that hadn't worked in their favor, but still, it's like damn, even going on, having members go on Produce 101, and they were like in the late 90s. Like, that's not good, And even like a show like Produce 101 couldn't even really work out for them. Whereas, newbies, it worked out in their favor, you know? Um, and there's someone else. And like Unique, like, I don't know why Unique hasn't really came out with anything in Korea. Like, they've only had one mini album, and like but because they're mostly in fucking China, so I guess they figured like, fuck it, we getting this money in China, why should we come back to Korea? I don't fucking know, but you get what I'm saying. It's just like you follow some groups and then you're thinking like, why isn't this group, you know, doing this, that, and the third? But you know what I'm saying? I just honestly I feel like Rania should just dead this group. The girls do their own thing. Alex, I feel like she shouldn't have to come back to the States just yet. I feel like she should, try out to see if she can seek more opportunities in Korea. I mean, she's a beautiful girl. She's most likely bettered her Korean, so she keeps, working at her Korean. Maybe she can do stuff in Variety or MCing or make, making music, whether it's for herself or other groups. I just feel like the opportunities are endless for her just because, Rania, she's no longer in the group. You know what I'm saying? But, at the end of the day, I wish her nothing but the best. Whether she stays in Korea or whether she goes back to America. I wish the other girls the best as well. Hopefully they can still keep trucking, but honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if at a later date the company says their group is a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But just tell me what you guys think about this whole situation, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.